Hello everyone, welcome back to Hockey Related. I'm Matt Trotter, and today we're talking about Logan Cooley. If you enjoy these stories, please like and subscribe for more from Hockey Related.
Now maybe a 2-on-1, here they come! Cooley and Schmaltz! Cooley shoots, he scores! Logan Cooley! Kesselring, thrown to the front, they score! And Logan Cooley, I think, got his stick on it. Keller. Cooley with a shot, he scores! Logan Cooley! Keller to the front, Cooley back out, he scores! Logan Cooley!
From a top draft pick to a breakout international performer, Logan Cooley is quickly becoming one of the most exciting young players in hockey. Selected third overall by the Arizona Coyotes in the 2022 NHL Draft, Cooley entered the league with high expectations. Cooley impressed during the Coyotes' 2023 training camp and earned a spot on the opening day roster. He made his NHL debut in a 4-3 shutout win over the New Jersey Devils and scored his first NHL goal on November 1st against the Anaheim Ducks. By the end of his rookie season, Cooley had tallied 44 points with 20 goals and 24 assists in 82 games. His performance earned him 5th place in the Calder Cup trophy voting and a spot in the NHL All-Rookie team. In his second season, Cooley took a major leap forward, earning 65 points with 25 goals and 40 assists in 75 games. These numbers included his 100th career point. This production placed him among the elite company, only the 13th player since 2000 to record 25 goals and 65 points before turning 22, joining stars like Connor McDavid and Wyatt Johnston. Cooley made his senior national team debut at the 2025 IIHF World Championship, where he posted 10 points with 4 goals and 8 assists in 10 games. He played a key role in helping Team USA win its first gold medal since 1933. Connor Garland, Logan Cooley, and Frank Nazar were named the top 3 players for the Team USA at the World Championships, a historic achievement that cemented his stature as a future international star. Cooley, along with his teammate Clayton Keller, was named to the Team USA's 44-player Olympic orientation camp for the 2026 Olympic Games. With a blend of defense, reliability, and offensive upside, Cooley is a strong candidate for the final Olympic roster. Team USA will be chasing its first Olympic gold since the Miracle on Ice in 1980, and Cooley could be a central figure in that quest. The international hockey stage has a rich legacy of competition, pride, and drama. From the early Olympic tournaments to the modern World Cup of Hockey, here's how global hockey has evolved and where it's headed next. Ice hockey's international journey began at the 1920 Summer Olympics, where the sport made its debut. That tournament is officially recognized as the first Ice Hockey World Championship. Between 1920 and 1968, the Olympic hockey tournament doubled as the World Championship for that year. The International Ice Hockey Federation only allowed amateur athletes to compete. This meant that players from the NHL and its minor leagues were excluded, and the absence of top-tier talent shaped the competitive landscape. In 1970, tensions peaked when the IIHF reversed an agreement that allowed a limited number of professionals. In protest, Canada withdrew from the tournament, highlighting the growing divide between amateur ideals and professional realities. The turning point came in 1977 when the IIHF finally opened the doors to professional players. Canada rejoined the tournament, and the World Championships began to feature a more competitive and representative field. Today's IIHF World Championships include 16 teams in the top division, 12 teams each in Divisions 1, 2, and 3, and additional teams in Division 4 if more than 52 nations participate. The top division plays a preliminary round, followed by a playoff medal round. The winner is crowned world champion. However, the tournament overlaps with the NHL's Stanley Cup playoffs, meaning many elite players are unavailable until their NHL teams are eliminated, if at all. In 1976, Hockey Canada and the NHL Players Association launched the Canada Cup, inspired by soccer's FIFA World Cup. It was the first international tournament to feature full national rosters of professional players, sidestepping Olympic amateur rules and NHL playoff conflicts. Held every 3 to 5 years in North America before the NHL season, the Canada Cup features 6 teams. Canada dominated, winning 4 of the 5 tournaments, with the Soviet Union claiming victory in 1981. In 1996, the Canada Cup evolved into the World Cup of Hockey, expanding to 8 teams. The Big Six, which is Canada, USA, Czech Republic, Finland, Russia, Sweden, plus 2 others, Germany and Slovakia. The USA won the inaugural event, defeating Canada in the finals. Canada bounced back to win the 2004 edition, and again in 2016, which featured the unique twist: two all-star teams, Team Europe and the Under-23 Team North America. In February of 2025, the NHL hosted the Four Nations Face-Off instead of a World Cup. But on February 12th, the league announced the return of the World Cup in 2028, along with a commitment to send NHL players to the 2030 Winter Olympics. The 2026 Winter Olympics men's hockey tournament runs from February 11th to the 22nd, with the NHL's regular season pausing for the games from approximately February 6th to the 25th. The tournament features 3 groups of 4 teams, including Canada, Finland, Sweden, the USA, Switzerland, Czechia, Slovakia, Germany, Italy, Latvia, France, and Denmark. The opening games are on February 11th, with the gold medal games on February 22nd. Starting in 2026, the Olympics and the World Cup will alternate every 2 years, giving fans regular access to best-on-best international hockey. But one major question looms: will Russia return to international play? Since the 2022 invasion of Ukraine, Russia has been banned by the IIHF across all age groups. That ban was extended through the 2025-26 season, citing ongoing security concerns. Notably, the IIHF is not involved in the World Cup, meaning it's an NHL-only event. National federations can't select players from European leagues, further shaping the tournament's identity. International hockey has come a long way, from amateur-only Olympic contests to high-stakes professional showdowns. With the NHL now fully embracing global competition, we can look forward to more frequent and intense battles between the world's best. Logan Cooley was born on May 4, 2024, in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, the son of Eric and Kathy Cooley. Logan grew up in a hockey-loving household. Cooley started skating at just 4 years old, joining the inaugural season of Sidney Crosby's Little Penguin Learn to Play program in 2008-2009. His parents were determined to give their sons a hockey-filled childhood. They even built a backyard rink despite Pennsylvania's mild winters. His uncle was able to get a small chilling unit, and it would work up until 50 degrees outside. That homemade rink became a hub of family memories and early development. Logan would watch his older brothers, Eric and Riley, battle it out, waiting patiently for his turn. They didn't go easy on him, roughing him up and tossing him into snowbanks, but Logan took it all in stride, building resilience and skill. Despite growing up in Pittsburgh and getting his start through Sidney Crosby's youth program, Cooley has admitted he was a Washington Capitals fan and a big admirer of Alexander Ovechkin. Cooley played for various Pittsburgh area teams before joining the prestigious USA Hockey National Team Development Program in Plymouth, Michigan in 2020. During the 2021-22 season, he posted 75 points with 27 goals and 48 assists in 51 games, leading the team. He starred at the 2022 IIHF Under-18 World Championship, helping Team USA to a silver medal with 10 points in 6 games. His performance earned him the title of top forward in the tournament. Cooley began his NCAA career with the University of Minnesota in 22-23, where he quickly made his mark. He was named to the Big Ten All-Freshman Team and the Big Ten First All-Star Team, the NCAA First All-American Team, the NCAA Championship All-Tournament Team. He was also awarded USA Hockey's Jim Johnson College Player of the Year. His dynamic play and leadership helped Minnesota contend for a national title and solidified his status as a top NHL prospect. The NHL's modern identity is being reshaped by a powerful trend: the expansion of hockey into non-traditional markets. Once confined to cold weather strongholds, the sport is now thriving in places like Nevada, Florida, Texas, and most recently, Utah. The rise of hockey in warmer regions isn't anecdotal, it's measurable. Since the Vegas Golden Knights joined the league in 2017, youth hockey participation in Nevada has surged by nearly 200%. Similar growth has been seen in Arizona, Tennessee, and California, where NHL teams have invested heavily in local rinks and grassroots programs. The expansion has deepened the talent pool, diversified fan bases, and proven that passion, not geography, defines a hockey player. Players like Austin Matthews of Arizona and Jason Robertson of Texas are now NHL stars, showing that elite talent can emerge from anywhere. With the relocation of the Arizona Coyotes to Salt Lake City, Ryan Smith, owner of the Utah Mammoth, has launched an ambitious plan to grow youth hockey across Utah and surrounding areas. His key initiatives include a $10 million commitment to build up to 20 new ice rinks with $500,000 per rink in funding, out-of-the-box rink designs for cities and entrepreneurs for fast-track construction, a goal to make ice rinks as common as basketball courts in Utah, inspired by the success of the SEG's Junior Jazz program, which serves over 70,000 kids. The growth and renovation of the grant program, backed by the NHL's Industry Growth Fund, to support rink upgrades, coaching, development, and youth access. Ryan Smith said, "We believe every municipality in Utah should have an ice rink. Utah has the youngest demographics in the U.S. and is the fastest growing state. This should be the same for hockey." Utah's youth hockey movement is part of a regular NHL strategy to expand the sport's reach, build new fan bases, and develop talent in regions once considered unlikely homes for hockey. With strong leadership, community investment, and clear vision, Utah is poised to become a model for hockey growth in the American West. Behind Logan Cooley's rise as a hockey star lies a deep and diverse heritage, one that reflects the broader story of immigration, industry, and resilience in Pennsylvania. With ancestral ties to England, Ireland, Germany, Italy, Hungary, Czechoslovakia, Austria, and Slovenia, Cooley represents a rich tapestry of cultures that helped to shape the region and its people. Logan is the seventh-generation Pennsylvanian in 9 different branches of his family tree. His ancestors were part of the waves of immigrants who came to Pennsylvania seeking opportunity and community, contributing to the state's industrial backbone. One of Logan's notable ancestors is James Cooley, his 4th great-grandfather. Born in 1823 in Sheffield, South Yorkshire, England, James followed in the footsteps of his father, Samuel Cooley, as a hatter by trade. After marrying Anne in 1845, James and his family immigrated to the United States. By 1854, they settled in Schuylkill County, Pennsylvania. James transitioned from hat making to coal mining, a common path for immigrants in this region. Census records show him working as a coal miner in 1860 and 1870, and later as a laborer in Altoona by 1890. After Anne's death in 1892, James remarried at the age of 72 and lived until 1903, passing away at the age of 80. William F. McNeils, another of Logan's 4th great-grandfathers, was born in Ireland on December 22, 1835. In 1850, he immigrated to the United States with his parents. On March 8, 1858, he enlisted with the U.S. Army. Just before William's enlistment, during a late-night session about slavery and Kansas statehood in February of 1858, Congressman Galusha Grow got into a heated argument with Representative Lawrence Keat of South Carolina. The argument turned violent, and Keat attacked Grow, and the House of Representatives turned into a scene of utter chaos and confusion. Dozens of politicians joined the fray. The scene depicted the violent turn in American politics in the years leading up to the outbreak of the Civil War. William remained enlisted until the end of the Civil War. Although 3 of his children were born during the same time of the war between 1861 and 1865, they lived near Schuylkill as well as Philadelphia for the rest of his life. Another of Cooley's 3rd great-grandfathers, Giuseppe or Joseph Vallunga, was born in Trebia, Italy in 1866. He married his wife Anna on January 8, 1809 in Trebia. The couple immigrated to the United States, arriving in New York on April 26, 1912, on the ship SS Stampalia, with their 2 oldest children, Mary, age 5, and Francis, age 3. All records show that he worked as a laborer in McKeesport, a suburb of Pittsburgh. In 1910, an Italian parish, St. Perpetua, was organized in McKeesport to serve the growing Italian Catholic community. While many worked in local industry, Italian Americans and their businesses served the wider McKeesport area. The local history has been documented by the Heinz History Center's Italian American program, highlighting the region's rich Italian culture. Cooley's 4th great-grandmother, Eliza Kopf, was born September 16, 1825 in Germany. In 1854, she and her husband Anton Romer and their 2 children immigrated to Baltimore aboard the ship Post. In 1854, Pennsylvania was part of a major German immigration wave to the U.S., with over 220,000 German immigrants arriving just that year, driven by factors like crop failures and political instability following the 1848 Revolution. After settling in Pittsburgh, the Romers had 5 more children and spent the rest of their lives there. Logan's hometown of Pittsburgh has long been known as a lunch pail trail town, plain, proud, and hardworking. Between 1870 and 1920, the city's population grew nearly sevenfold. Fueled by immigrants from southern and eastern Europe, these newcomers found work in steel mills, coal mines, and factories, and built vibrant ethnic neighborhoods like Polish Hill, Bloomfield, and Squirrel Hill. The city's Strip District still celebrates this multicultural legacy with restaurants and clubs that reflect the traditions of its immigrant communities. Logan Cooley's story isn't just about hockey. It's about heritage, perseverance, and the American immigrant experience. His family's journey from European trades and coal mines to backyard rinks and NHL arenas mirrors the broader narrative of Pittsburgh and Pennsylvania itself. As Logan continues to make his mark on the ice, he carries with him the legacy of generations who built the foundation of the state he proudly calls home. If you like what you've heard, please like and subscribe to the channel. If you have questions or suggestions, please add them below or by contacting me on the various social media channels. I'll see you next time as we discover how we are all hockey related.